everyone, how are y'all doing? I hope you're doing great. Today we have kind of a different video. It's very just like super low key, casual. Like I'm so chill right now. I just wanted to film a video, so like we're just gonna film one. And the lighting's like perfect. We're gonna be talking about Eternal Sunshine. Um, this album is everything. If you don't know Ariana Grande, this is such a good album. Like it's just so like what would the word be for it? She's just finding a sound that's so unique, so purposeful, and like I'm living for it. And I've been an Ari stan for a long time. Just love her so much. Followed her like her whole career. Just kind of like grew up with her, you know. And we're gonna be ranking these, and I have a list. I have a little list, and I don't know if it's set in stone, but we're gonna be ranking these songs. So you need to listen to the album. That's like a whole experience, a whole adventure in itself, honestly. Um, but I'm here to tell you what my personal opinion is. And no matter what, like this album is like just so good, so monumental. Just like I wouldn't change anything about it. It's really fun, really fresh, and just like such a refreshing sound. And getting to experience it is just so like magical. Like it really is just like you hear a lot about like her story, like, she had like her controversy, whatever. And she's like telling it from her point of view. Starting off with the single like yes and like what about it, which is crazy. um and then the other single, the boys. That's crazy. Like no one talks about that, but like that's like responding to the controversy that way is so crazy. But I do like it's just I don't know. We're not here to talk about that. We're here to talk about the album, but that's just okay. So we're gonna start from the bottom up. And I did rate them. I rated every song. There is an interlude on here. Every song got rated. 13 songs. We're gonna start from the bottom up, and some of them I'll kind of like go up a tier, and like where I hold them on a pedestal. I guess I don't know. You'll get what I mean in probably a second. I don't know. First song, True Story. Um, I don't hate this song by any means. I just don't listen to it. And I kind of listened to it back before I started this, and it reminded me a lot of like Bills, Bills, Bills by Destiny Child, and I was like, oh, okay. Like it's obviously like a throwback sound, but I guess the content and like actually listening to it, like I'm not like I don't connect with it. Like I really don't listen to the song. Like I don't get it. Um it's basically just like her having like this take of like, if you want me to be the villain, I'll be the villain. Like, what about it? Just villainize me, whatever. It's kind of giving like Scarlet Letter a little bit. If you know that book, just like wearing that Scarlet Letter, don't give a fuck. Like that's kind of the vibes that I get. But like I don't relate to I don't there's no connection. Okay. The next song is I Wish I Hated You. This is not a bad song. Initially it was more um quiet, mellow. So a lot of times like it would get skipped. And I'm here to tell you like it's actually like really cute and just very like raw, like the details of how would you put it? Like wishing you hated someone that you love, but you still love them a lot. Um but I don't know, like the little instrumentals are so cute. It's just like kind of like imagine like someone just kind of going on a xylophone and just like going up and down. Like that's what it's giving. It's very cute, very cutesy, very mellow, and yeah, I skip it though. Same with True Story. Like I never when it comes on, it's getting skipped. So sorry, like I just it's a fine song. I just don't listen to it. And I listened to this one a couple times now. I Wish I Hated You. It's just one that I don't typically listen to when it comes on. Next one, Imperfect for You. This one, we are moving up a tier. We're moving up a tier because the main two ones at the bottom, like I do skip a lot. But Imperfect for You is honestly so country. Cuntry. Like it's actually like so just it's very nice. It's very nice. I love the live version a lot more because it's like acoustic and it sounds like more of that country sounds. I like the it in the album too and like um it's not a bad song by any means, but I also do tend to skip this one. It's fine though. It's fine. It's cute. It's cute. And she's just like I just imagine her like trekking off in like a car, just like you know, I don't know, doing her thing. And the next one is Yes and her lead single. Like everyone knows this song from it. I just don't like listen to it in the album as much. I love it on its own though. Like this is like so like one of my favorite lead singles, honestly, from Mariana. But like in the album, like I don't really. It's not. Um, I feel like I usually kind of skip it in the album, but I love the song. Oh my gosh, like I can't even stress that enough. Like it's just like fun. Like it's giving like a club song where you just like put it all out on the table. Like you don't care what anyone thinks of you and you just like let loose, you know. Um okay, now we're moving up another tier. The tiers are kind of whatever. I thought it'd be a fun idea, but it's fine. Intro End of the World. This is a really good intro to the album because it's you know, it kind of is like an ultimatum where you're like, you know, if I put it all out on the line, will you do the same? Like that's pretty much exactly what it's saying, and it is very beautiful. Again, the live version to this is like, oh my god, it'd be like top five. Like not kidding. Like it's so good. But I didn't listen to it for a while. But it's cute. It's kind of short too, so I do take that into account. But this one I do listen to usually. But yeah, very great start to the album. Very good, very good. Next one is Supernatural. This one might be higher if it didn't come after Eternal Sunshine because I played that track so many times that it's literally constantly going to Supernatural and I'm like, oh, I want to like repeat Eternal Sunshine again, the title track. But the song is not bad at all. And it has Troye Sivan on the remix, which is also really good. Um, but yeah, it's very, again, space. Like, she has a lot of songs. Like, she has NASA. She has, I'm trying to think of one off of Sweetener. Oh, Just Like Magic is kind of giving space theme from Positions, but she really likes space, and I can, like, hear it in some of her songs. And Supernatural completely goes into that. Like, I imagine, like, you know, just like the rings of Saturn or like Jupiter when the song plays. And like being in like the clouds, like just like so fun, you know? In the best possible way. It reminds me of space. The next song is The Boy Is Mine. We're at number 7. This song is really good. This song is really good. I really Love the remix. The remix to this is like crazy. I think the original The Boy Is Mine song is from Brandy and Monica. I think that's their names. They're from like the 2000s, early 2000s, I believe. And that song's really good, but oh my gosh, them on the remix, they really make the song. And if it was the remix, it would be higher. The only reason it's not higher is because I feel like after a bit of time, it did get a little repetitive. But this is like such a good single. I always kind of even think too, like, what if she released that one as the lead? Imagine like The Boy Is Mine, like crazy, but it's such a good song. Like I think Yes and is like perfect for the lead, but I think of like, oh my gosh, if The Boy Is Mine was like, that would have been good too. That would have been good too. Um but yeah, it's a really good song as well. And the next one, everyone forgets this one, or no one even talks about it, but it's the interlude, Saturn Returns interlude. This is such a good interlude. Such a good interlude. It's talking about her age, that she's going to be, what, I think like 29 or something. And you have to come to realize who you are as a person and take that power for yourself and realize what you were here to do. My shoulders just relaxed when I said that because it's like, we all have like a purpose, and like you shouldn't put that away. And I love just like, there's like a piano playing, um, this kind of like radio static instrumental, and it leads into Eternal Sunshine, but it does it in like such just like, you take a beat from the album, and then once it hits Eternal Sunshine, like you completely understand the album. Like honestly, like, oh my god, I just got chills. It's like Shane Dawson. I just got the chills. That era was so long ago. Do people remember that? But I know we're at number 6. We're not top 5 yet, but hearing like the transition from interlude to Eternal Sunshine for the first time, like I was just like sitting there and just like tears, like every few times that I heard it, it was just like, to be able to convey that level of emotion through a song, a transition even, is like, Ari's literally a prodigy. I cannot. Okay. Now we're in top 5. This is okay. Whenever I did the tiers before, whatever, who cares? But this is like top tier. These are the top 5 on the album. Like, no, there's really no question. This is all opinion, but like, these are the top 5 on Eternal Sunshine. And number 5, no one talks about this, and this is a common theme for the top 5 that I have. No one talks about this song. Ordinary Things is number 5. Like, oh my gosh, I feel like I've never heard this type of song from Ariana. It's just like very chill, mellow. Like it reminds me like not to be um what's the word? Disrespectful or anything, or disingenuous, but it really does remind me of like my favorite album from Mac Miller is The Divine Feminine, and it really, oh my god, like it chills again. That album is so good, but it feels like that same feeling I got from that album is Oh my god, the trumpets, the mellowness, like she's literally like her flow on the beat, like I just like oh my gosh. Driving to the song is like otherworldly, otherworldly. I need to add that into my current playlist because I'm thinking about it. Oh my god. Um, Number four is Don't Want to Break Up Again. This is like, mm, like this is like such a good song, dude. Like the chorus is like one of the most like feminine, like in the most beautiful way, like choruses like I've ever heard. Like it's giving you're doing makeup. It's giving you're like in like the coziest bed. It's giving like just so like powerfully empathetic, honestly. I think that's really what it is because it's like you're trying to figure out like how to get through this thing. Like she's talking in the beginning. Everyone talks about like um kind of the first thing that she says where like she's crying in bed with her husband and he's turning up the TV so he doesn't have to hear her cry. And it's learning how to cope with that and be strong. Like you want to work through these things, but you realize when it's not the right fit. But damn, you don't want to break that off again. Oh my god. Dating, relationships, constantly going in and out. It is like so emotionally draining. That's why like I feel like a lot of people just kind of opt out from it nowadays. But like, oh my gosh, this song. This is the song. Like if you're like trying to get into Ariana Grande or something, this song is perfect start. Perfect start. And again, like I just love when she has like these super. These are some of my favorite songs from her, where it's like so deep, hurtful, even some of the lyrics, and just the beat. Just again, like the chorus, like it's just so magical and like there's so much pain written in there, you know. That I have it upside down. Is Don't Want to Break Up Again. It's so good, so good. Now we're in the top three. This one is like S tier. This is S tier. I guess that's how I could have done the tiers. Oh my god. Okay. So this is gonna be S tier for this album. Number three, We Can't Be Friends. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Like literally, like what do you mean? Like at a sound bar, I'm looking at it right now. When I play this song and the chorus hits, like the instrumentals are like so just like they wrap around you like a big ol' hug. Like they're so just like in your face, but again, just so magical. Like oh my god, the pain in the song. Like I feel like a lot of people can relate to this song, honestly. At least in my realm, like being LGBT, a huge part is like learning how to be yourself and wanting to have, I guess, not the validation, but like the love and support from your family. In this case, it's her fans, you know, with the whole controversy, like just a lot of people view her differently and um She just wants to say that she has her own truth. And I think she says, like, I don't like how you paint me, yet I'm still here hanging. Like, we're the ones painting this image of her, but, like, we don't know, like, her real truth. And I think with being LGBT, it's like a lot of people, want to live their truths. And the problem is, like, you're not going to have a lot of people supporting you a lot of the time, especially when it comes to family. I'm very grateful that I have that right now, but it does keep you from being yourself a little bit. That's too deep on my end. I'm moving on. Such a good song. One of my favorite singles ever that she's done. Number two, I have not heard one person talk about, and I have literally no idea why. Like, I'm completely confused. Bye is number two. Bye. Bye, bye. The instrumentals, like the way that this starts is like so powerful. Like I've never felt so much power in an Ariana Grande song. Again, so feminine and so powerful. And you start with the intro where it's like, where's my life gonna go? Honestly, you have this ultimatum and you don't know where things are gonna go. And Bai is taking that initiative and saying, I'm going. We don't talk about Bai enough. We do not talk about Bai. Like, the power, the happiness, the joy of letting go. Like, it's so um not I'm not even talking about the lyrics, even though the chorus is so fun, like bye bye. I'm talking about like just everything about it. It's just so just powerful, so happy, so freeing. And I think that's like the beauty of this album is like she's matching like what's being said with it with how it sounds as well. And I think that's like such an incredible talent. So incredible. Yeah, if you've never heard Bye, go listen to Bye. Oh my gosh. That is my personal. Mm, it's my personal favorite right now, but I know this number one spot is not going to any other song. Eternal Sunshine is number one. Oh, I've been wanting to say this for a while. Like, it literally reminds me, like, imagine driving on Rainbow Road. Like, that's what this reminds me of. You were just high above the clouds, not even in the clouds anymore. You're in space and you're just like flying free, almost like reminiscing on things. And mm-mm. I noticed I keep doing that. This is my first ranking I've done, but like this is like one of her best songs. Period. It's not. Um, I don't know where I was going with that. It's so beautiful. The bass is so relaxing and just so you're just over the moon, literally over the moon with the song. I don't even know how to describe it. Again, it's just one you have to experience. And this is the one I cried to the most. I know I talked about the transition, but like even just like it really helps you um just kind of stay in those emotions, I guess, a little bit. Mm-mm, mm-mm. But anyways, that was my ranking. I'm about to run out of storage. Otherwise, I would talk a little more. But yeah, here's my little paper. I don't even think it looks like it's going. It's not even focused. whatever. I hope you have a great one. This was so random, like a little tidbit, whatever. It's literally so late at night. It's midnight. I'm gonna go to bed, but yeah, I hope you have a great one, okay? Bye.